everyone, welcome back to Learn to Play. My name is Julie, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. Today I thought I would just give you guys a quick update. I'm here at the center on all the changes that have happened. I've officially let my parents know as of last week that I'm closing next month. We are officially moving next month. I have officially returned to nursing this week, and I've decided to officially open the center a month early. So let's dive into the first thing I want to discuss, and that is telling my parents. It was definitely bittersweet. A lot of them were shocked because, like I said in the past, I've had all of them pretty much for the whole 4 years. And I was kind of surprised that some of them were shocked because they all know about the daycare center, but nonetheless, you know, I'm family to them, they're family to me. And I know it's been hard on these families because childcare in our city right now, there's waiting lists everywhere. It'll be good for me, hopefully, when I go to open up. But for right now, most of my families have expressed that they are on waiting list. So that's kind of a bummer. I thought maybe we would start losing kids within the first week or two just by the announcement, because you never know. And it doesn't look that way. It looks like we're going to probably have most of them until the 18th. A lot of them have approached Holly to see if she would be willing to watch the children before the center, like between the center, the home daycare closing and the center opening. And I'm not sure if she's going to take any of them up on their offers or if she just wants some time to herself before we hit the ground running here. But it was definitely hard, you guys. It was, you know, it's hard to walk away from the home daycare because I make my own hours. I pick whatever vacation I want, you know, I pick the families that I want. Financially, the home daycare has been great to me. So a lot of those things are going to change going to the center. You know, I have set hours, I have set families, I have set days, and so I am going to lose a lot of that freedom, but I know it's definitely worth it because it's my dream. So I'm not by any means complaining. I don't want anyone to think that, but it's going to be it's going to be an emotional adjustment, you know, doing home daycare out of your home for the last 4 years. It does, you know, weigh on you. It does take a toll. I'm tired. You know, I do work long days. It's not, you know, an 8-hour day job. And I know the center are going to be even longer hours. So I am looking forward to having a little bit of time before the center opens and the closing of the home daycare, because I'm going to need it. Which brings me to my next thing. I have officially returned to nursing. This week I had 2 days of orientation during the day, and then next week I hit the ground running on nights. I am a night nurse. I've always been a night nurse. I love it. Luckily, the facility that I'm going back to is a facility I previously worked at. Most of my coworkers are still there, so that's exciting. It's not like a new experience that I'm gonna have to do that and the home daycare, because they are gonna overlap for about a month. And I'm not going to sleep for a month. That's the reality of it, but it's all worth it. You know, it's all good. Another thing is that we're moving. We get the keys to our new house tomorrow. And so we have to be out of our current house by the end of February. And you guys, there's a lot of work to be done. I mean, I have to repaint that whole basement area, my whole daycare area. I have to bring a lot of the daycare stuff here. I'm going to donate a lot of it. Some of it I'm throwing it away because it's seen its time. Some of the families have expressed they would like some of the stuff, so I'm going to give some of the stuff away. As far as our house though, it's going to be a little tricky packing it up, because again, I thought we were going to be down in numbers, and I don't think we are, because our house that we are moving to is literally a third of the size of the house we're in right now. The house we're in right now, the reason why we're moving is because it literally doesn't make sense. If I'm not doing the home daycare in that house, it doesn't make sense. We need, you know, we don't need that much space. That's like a family house. There's 2 of us with dogs and a cat, you know, so we don't need that much space. But most of our furniture isn't going to fit in our new house. So I told my husband, like, let's rent one of those big, like, commercial dumpsters and let's just put it in the driveway and throw everything away. And start new. So that very well may be what we end up doing. But before all that happens, this weekend, I'm going to visit Miss Ashley. Woo-woo. If you guys have seen her in my previous videos, she's my daughter. She has helped me so much with getting the center ready. So now I am going down there. She has her own entrepreneur thing going on down in Myrtle Beach. So I'm excited to go down there and spend the weekend with her and be in her world for a change as far as work-wise. Because when I come back, like I said, I'm back to nursing next week. I'm doing the home daycare. I'm getting the center ready. I'm moving. I'm so overwhelmed that I need this break before it all begins. And yeah, so I decided that I'm going to open up the center in April as opposed to May. because there is a lot of interest. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. I've been getting a lot of emails. Are you open yet? When are you opening? So I'm going to, we're just going to go for it. If we have kids that start in April, we have kids that start in April. I don't see prolonging it. Financially was one of the reasons why I was waiting, but it doesn't financial wise, it doesn't affect if I do April or May. So I'm just going to do it in April. I'm just going to hurry up and get this done. I reapplied for my license yesterday and it was approved because I had temporary suspended it. You can temporarily suspend your license for a year and then you just submit the paperwork and it gets reinstated. And sure enough, by last night it was reinstated. So that's exciting. I do need to switch my tier level for my food license though. Right now I'm a level tier 2 because I was doing catering. I was having catering brought in before, and we're not going to go that route. It's too far away. It doesn't make sense because we had so little kids at the beginning. The quantity was so little in a big pan. The temperature wasn't holding. So I am going to apply in March. You can only apply once a year, and luckily it's in March, to switch tier levels. And so I'm going to switch to a tier level 3. So my sister will have to do her manager certification for the kitchen. And we have to get a commercial microwave, commercial freezer, and a commercial tabletop oven. So that's going to be an expense, probably about $1,500 to $2,000, but I need to have those things because, like I said, the catering just wasn't working out, and we can't even serve anything on our own without the level tier 3. So that's, I got to do that. And yeah, so there's a lot going on. Next time you see me in my video, I may be gray. I'm not going to deny it. Maybe just a tad overwhelmed. But I want to show you guys some of the changes that I am going to do, that I'm not going to do. I took a lot of your feedback from my last video. I am going to keep progressing with some things that I had talked about, but I want to show you some of the things that I'm not going to do. So let's turn the camera around and let's get this started. This room, I am going to have it be the infant room. I told my sister today, I said, you know what, before I take anything off the walls in any of these 3 rooms, I am going to set up all of the equipment and see how it plays out, see how it looks out. I think some people were confused. I am putting actual high countertop sink right there because somebody was asking about would that go on top? We have a whole new sink that we're putting there actually. But I love this room for the infants, like I said, because it's right next to the kitchen. And since I am going to only have me and my sister and a director here at the beginning, I figured, you know what? I can put a gate right here. This door can stay open. My sister can be in the back with the young ones, and I will be in this room with the older ones. So I figured anyone 2.5, 3 and up will be in this room, and below will be in that room. I did have my last birthday party here this past Saturday. I was going to come in on Sunday, but Mother Nature decided to bless us with 13 inches of snow, so I did not make it in. I haven't been in here. Like I said, I was going to come on Sunday, and we got all of that snow. But I knew that they would leave this looking great. It was my neighbor who did a party here. So then for right now, this room will just stay as it is. I'm not going to move anything out of here. I listened to everyone's suggestion. I am going to leave the diaper changing station here. I know a lot of you were saying that 2- and 3-year-olds still are not potty trained. So I am just going to leave that. I'm not going to mess with that at all. Ashley came up with a good suggestion. She said that, you know what, Mom, you're not going to have 4 rooms with the kids when you first open up. So why not use this back infant room as a storage room? So I am thinking that I'm going to leave that preschool table here. I'm not going to put that in the preschool room again because I'm not going to probably have 18 kids upon enrollment. This way I can bring everything over from the home daycare that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And I can just store it in this room. I will have to figure out how to label my evacuation map differently since I won't be using this with kids. What else did I want to address? Some people have made the comment in other videos how come I did all of the rooms at once. For our license in my state, every room had to be turnkey. When they came in to do your initial licensing, the whole facility had to be turnkey. You couldn't just have one room partially done. There was a whole checklist of stuff that they went over. And so everything had to be done. That's the reasoning behind why I did it all like that. So in here, I'm hoping to find a small like commercial freezer that I could just put over here, even if I have to take that out. And then I will put the commercial oven over here and then a commercial microwave over here as well. So I think, you know, that'll work out. So that is what's going on, guys. Like I said, before I remove all of this kind of stuff, I am going to see what it looks like set up as an infant room in here. There's a lot going on. I don't know how I'm gonna manage it all. Somehow it'll get done, I know that. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on. And don't forget to check out my next video this Sunday. I'm really excited. It's a collab with Playing with a Purpose. Krista, hello. We are doing a collab on our storage techniques in our daycare, what we use and how we use them. So thank you all for watching this. Thank you all for following my journey. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so, and I will see you in my next video.